shake my hand. I'm out here. I'm just out here checking, man, because I heard that there's a hotbed for crime in LA, and Michael Fuhrer has dispatched a lot of cops. And I've noticed that since I've been doing the audit today, I've noticed that a lot of cops, I've seen them sitting places and not really out looking for gang members. So I just wanted to ask one of the sergeants or one of the captains at the 77th Division, do you feel like the gangs are at an all-time high and that gangs and murders are at an all-time high?
That's a matter of opinion, and we're not allowed to give our opinion. When you're asking me for my personal opinion, and that's personal opinion we're not allowed to give when we're in uniform. So
okay, but isn't that basically how the laws become laws, because the cops go back?
Because of my opinion?
No, because of the cops that are actually out, they go back and they tell their captains and they tell their sergeants that this is going on in the neighborhood, that we need this much more guns, we need this much more patrol.
So the officers
I'm asking you a question,
okay,
sir.
well, I'm trying to answer it.
Okay.
Officers very rarely speak directly to the captain. The way that the facts and figures are comprised are through statistics. Okay, and those are generated from radio calls and from crime reports. So it's not like officers come in and sit down at the captain's office and discuss things.
What about when officers just driving down the street and just so happily jump out their car and chase a guy down and find him with a gun? Is that how laws are made too, or only by those two things you just said? Is it about cops basically jumping, let's just say, you know, finding out that this guy looks suspicious? Is that how some of the laws are made too, or you don't believe that?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, so when I'm saying when your cops are deployed, like these cops that are going to leave right now behind you, that basically aren't doing any work, when they leave out here and say they hit the corner and they find somebody with a gun, a couple of people, does that rev up the police presence that's needed in that area? Yes or no?
Once again.
Yes or no, sir?
That's not a yes or no question. You're asking me a question that doesn't have a yes or no answer. It's not a yes or no answer.
So it's only two ways that the police are needed.
I didn't say that. You're saying that.
That's why I gave you a third option and you won't answer yes or no.
The option that you're giving me is, first of all, not realistic. No, it's not realistic.
So your cops don't go out here and find gangbangers, people that they think are potential gangbangers, and make FYI cards on them and come back over here. White card you got? What is it called?
It's not an FYI.
What is it called?
It's an FI card.
FI card. So you cops don't come back with that and talk to you guys and try to get gang injunctions in those areas because you keep seeing these people in the same area. So you telling me that's not what happened. So you have a database where they just come to you and say these people are gangbangers, or do your cops go out and find the gangbangers for you guys? Yes or no?
Again, it's not a yes or no.
Do your cops go find gangbangers, or do parole officers send you paperwork saying these are gangbangers, these are the new gangbangers when they're new and they're young and they're kids, or do your cops go find them?
Here's the thing: the questions you're asking me,
you don't want to answer.
Because the questions you're asking me, you want a yes or no answer, and it's not a yes or no answer.
Why are your cops' presence needed? Why are there so many police needed in South LA right now? Why is Michael Fuhrer saying you guys are needed? But
you take that question to the city attorney's office and to the police commission.
But he's saying, the LA city attorney is saying that you guys, the captains and the sergeants, all you guys are calling for more people on the street. That's not true?
Everything is based on statistics, on CompStat. Where all the high crime areas are, that's where the officers get sent. It has nothing to do with me. It has nothing to do with the captain. It has to do with the crime statistics that are generated and captured through reports, through radio calls, and that are analyzed through CompStat.
So people are calling in for gang shootings? Yes or no?
What?
Is it a high gang shooting call in right now?
Is it a high compared to what? What are you asking me to compare it to?
I'm asking you right now to the day before. Right, from the year before. From you're reading around the questions, you understand exactly what I'm asking.
Your questions are very vague. So
Exactly.
I'm not going to get baited into answering a question that you're making very vague.
I'm making the question very vague.
So we're done. We're done.
Why you finished leaving? You mad?
I'm done.
Can I have your card, please?
No, I don't have one on me. I can get you one, but I don't have one
I'll
on me.
be waiting for it right here. How long is it going to take you to come back?
It's going to take me a little bit.
I mean, because you guys been right here for 15 minutes just talking. I'm pretty sure you got enough time to bring me a card.
I can, but
I'm not priority? I mean,
it's not that. It's that I was asked by the watch commander to stay here, so I'm not going to walk away.
Why are you staying here? Why you want to stay? I mean, you're a public servant. I'm asking you questions you don't want to answer. You know you work for the city. You act like you work for something. You don't work for the city.
I do work
I
for the
pay
city.
taxes. I'm asking you questions. You don't want to answer.
I'm done because
like if you're better than a civilian. I'm asking you questions for the same people that's paying you, and you don't want to answer.
But the questions you're asking me are
very vague. Just like when you go to those police commission meetings and you say that those gang activity areas are high and you want more cops, you guys are trying to justify.
You have a false
I know.
impression of how it works.
You guys are trying to.
I don't go to the police commission meeting and say anything.
You go try to. Why you didn't want to stay over here and talk? I gave you an opportunity to talk. You didn't want to. You want to talk some way over there though.